press conference ahead of this Saturday's showdown live in Wolverhampton for Boxer Fight Night live on Sky Sports and NBC's Peacock, as we see 2 European titles on the line, as well as the return of some of your favorite fighters on the Boxer and Sky Sports roster. We would like to thank our headline partner, Bet365, and our official partners, Everlast, Wow Hydrate, and Village Hotels. Before I turn it over to Mr. Andy Scott and the CEO of Boxer, Mr. Ben Shalom, I would like to introduce the boxers that are joining us on stage and will be competing this Saturday night. Up first on the lower table, he's from right here in Wolverhampton. Please welcome the undefeated Gully Power. Seated next in line from Coventry, he is the natural Dylan Chima. From Birmingham, with a record of 10-1, he is Tion Gibbs. Up next, he is undefeated. He is from Chelmsley Wood. Please welcome Niall Non-Stop Berry. This next fight could easily steal the show on Saturday night. Up first, he is the former British and Commonwealth champ. Please welcome Brad the Blade Foster. His opponent from Pennygreg, Wales, please welcome the undefeated Rhys Edwards. And now we move up to the cruiserweights. From Nantes, France, please welcome the former French cruiserweight champion, Dylan Breon. And his opponent is one of the top cruiserweights in the world. From London, he is the undefeated, the former British and WBA Intercontinental Champion, the Midnight Train, Richard Riakporhe. And now we move to the 2 European Championship bouts on the card live from Wolverhampton this Saturday night. First, our chief support for the European middleweight title. First, the challenger from Wordsley, the former English champion, Tyler Denny. And the champion from Savignano sur Rubicon, Italy, the former WBA Intercontinental and IBF Latino middleweight champion, and the reigning defending European champion, Matteo Il Guaguaro Signani. And now we move to the main event, the 2 names at the top of the bill for the card this Saturday night. For the European Super Lightweight Championship, first, the challenger. From Slough, he is undefeated with 9 wins, 6 of them coming by way of knockout. He is one of the fastest rising new stars in boxing today. He is the assassin, Azim. And now the champion from Clichy, France, with a record of 24-6. He is the reigning, defending European Super Lightweight Champion. Please welcome Franck Petitjean. And now I will turn it over to Andy Scott and Ben Shalom.
Big Mo, thanks very much. What an intro. Always to the point. Good afternoon, everyone. I know we're a little bit delayed, but thank you for bearing with us. There is another big press conference today, but this is the only one worth watching. Thank you. A little bit of a laugh there. Wolves at the door. Fantastic card, topped by these 2 high-class European championships, as well as a host of quality undercard fighters that Big Mo just introduced there. It will be the first major event post-renovations at the historic halls of Wolverhampton, a venue that's played host to names such as Queen, David Bowie, Nirvana. Now all of the fighters around me will be hoping that they can hit the right notes under the bright lights on Saturday. We welcome our 2 visiting champions, Matteo Signani and Franck Petitjean, and our 2 domestic challengers, Tyler Denny and Azim. Now, can the Slough man live up to his billing as one of the brightest prospects in all of world boxing in his first major title tilt? Or will the battle-hardened experience of the Southpaw champion from Clichy prove it a step too far, too quick, a risk that wasn't worth taking? Will Tyler Denny's fairy tale story end up with a dream ending, overcoming early career defeats and jumping straight to European level from English level in a real rocky story? Or will the champion, who's operated in and around this level for nearly a decade, show that there really are levels in this brutal game for a reason? It's tense, it's exciting, and we'll find out all of the answers in just a couple of days' time. Loads of local talent on the bill as well. Ben Shalom, Wolverhampton, Black Country Boxing. You're delighted to bring the show here. Why? I mean, it's a great card.
Look, Midlands boxing since we started 2 years ago with Sky Sports has just come through a renaissance. There's fighters in the GB squad, the next Olympic team, the last Olympic team, all coming from this area. It's something that we're really focused on. And to have local lads, we'll get to the main card soon, but to have local lads getting their opportunity in front of their home crowd on a broadcast like this with an opportunity like this is a special thing. And yeah, Adam Azim and Tyler Denny, obviously huge nights for them. But yeah, of course, unbelievable to be in Wolverhampton and to have it sold out as well just shows the appetite for boxing in the Black Country.
Let's just go to a couple of our undercard fighters on the bottom level. I'll start with Gully Power. Gully, I spoke to you earlier. Lovely to meet you. Great to have you on the card. I think the biggest thing, you've cruised to 6-0, but I caught you having a conversation with Adam Azim there, and you were the first to say, wow, he's a real talent. But Adam Azim cut you off and said, no. He's a really skillful fighter, Gully Power. Just tell us a little bit about yourself and what we can expect, what Sky Sports viewers can expect on Saturday.
What you're going to see is a relentless performance come fight night Saturday. I'm ready to show everybody why I'm the truth in the sport of boxing. And you know, I've built myself up. I'm 21 years old, and I'm going to show everybody how relentless I am. And I just thank Adam Azim for that, that compliment as well, saying that I'm the real deal. I'm going to show it, and I believe in myself, and I'm going to keep going.
I think for someone like Adam to say how sharp you are is a pretty good endorsement at this stage. Moving along the line, Dylan Chima. Dylan, great to have you back. I know it's been frustrating with injuries and stuff like that, and you probably feel that you haven't capitalised on the Boxer Series win, but it is all smiles at the moment, back under the bright lights doing what you do best.
Yeah, definitely. It's been a difficult 12 months, it's been a long 12 months as well. I've had a couple of operations which noted on my social media, and thankfully got through them all fit and well, and got a couple of wins quietly away on a couple of local shows to keep myself busy. So to building up to Saturday night, and we're back on the big stage, back on the platform, ready to show the new me. Obviously last time it didn't go to plan. There's no excuses for loss, but it is what it is, and the biggest thing is we learn from it, and that's what I'm here to do, and I'm here to grow. I'm here to take the big fights. I'm here to push on with my career. I'm 27 years young now, so I'm at the time now where I don't really want to be developing for much longer in my career. I want to be pushing on for big fights, and I believe them fights will happen when the time is right, when my team say let's take them and let's push on. We're nearly there now, but a big win on Saturday night is what I'm pushing forward for first.
Great to have you back, and we look forward to hearing those drums on Saturday as well. Niall Berry, just moving along. Brad Foster, Reece Edwards, and I haven't forgotten you. I'm going to come to you shortly. But Niall Berry, I don't usually sort of indulge in boring stories, although maybe I do. But the reason I know Niall Berry is because when Sky Sports had Casey Benjamin on the card, I went up to the gym in Birmingham, and Liam Davies was sparring, and John Pegg pulled me aside and said, you want to stop what you're doing and you want to watch this kid. He's something special. And Niall made his self known to me, and the name kind of lodged in my brain a little bit. And then maybe sort of 8-10 weeks ago, maybe 12 weeks ago, Barry Jones was in to do the Toe to Toe podcast, and he said, I was travelling back from a show last night. It was an Excelsior club show, and I watched a kid on there, and he's one of the best kids that I've seen. He reminded me of a young James Toney, and you hear a compliment like that and you think, wow, I mean, I've heard stuff like that before. But it was Niall Berry, and he said, you really want to get him on a Sky show and have a look at him. So Niall, here is your chance. I doubt you remember any of that story, but what do you want to show us? 8-0, and you've got a great reputation in the sport. Same sort of question to you that I asked to Gully. What do you want to show the Sky Sports viewers on Saturday night? Terrific opportunity, terrific platform.
Well, I just want to say thank you to Sky and Boxer for giving me the opportunity. And I'm going to show everyone why my nickname is Non-Stop. And you'll see, I get to show the whole UK what I am and what I can bring to the sport.
When you're in there, obviously I had the chance to watch you spar the likes of Liam Davis, who's flourished and kicked on to big and better things in fights this weekend. Do you feel that your ceiling is around that sort of level, that you're in the sport to make a real impact?
Yeah, most definitely. I'm in the sport to make it and get to the top. I see myself winning a world title one day, and well, I'm getting quality sparring like Liam Davis, so, you know, if I'm getting sparring with someone like Liam Davis, you know that I've got somewhere I can get there. I can get there most definitely.
No, it's great to have you on the show, and we look forward to you showcasing your stuff under the bright lights on Saturday night. Tion Gibbs over in the end, good to see you again, really good to see you. On the card, what are you hoping to produce on Saturday? It's a good opportunity for you to really kick on in your career now.
Yeah, firstly, I'm super grateful to be here, and I just want to show everyone, like, you can just enjoy yourself. Like, I just want to fully embrace the experience, and yeah, just show what, like, actually be able to show what I'm about, and not just have a little sprint in a 3-round fight. And yeah, just to show myself.
You've had your setbacks and you've had your frustrations as well. I'm sure that it will mean a lot to you to get back out there and actually showcase your skills. You're not the forgotten man by any sense, especially in these parts where you've already won area titles. But it is a chance now for you to really sort of kick on in your career. This is the launch pad.
100%. But yeah, I'm just here to fully experience it and fully just grasp it with both hands and just enjoy myself.
Ben Shalom, just a word on the local fighters. I think it was pretty important to Boxer to make sure that it's a sellout anyway, but it was important for you to make sure you got some local talent on the card.
There's so much talent in this area. We could have filled the card 2, 3, 4 times over, so it's a shame. There's a lot of fighters that had to miss out. But what an opportunity for Niall Berry, for Tion Gibbs, for Dylan Chima, for Gully. It is something that we're looking at. It's an area that we're going to be coming back regularly. We have huge headliners in the Midlands to come, so special opportunity for all of them, and I really just hope that they take it with both hands and really, really focus on Saturday night, because it can change their lives.
Moving on to the next fight, and I've already spoke to both teams, and I think there's going to be a few teams saying the same phrase. You know, we feel this fight could steal the show, but certainly a lot of people in the trade. Brad Foster, Rhys Edwards has all the hallmarks of a real good fight. Brad, if you don't mind, I'll come to you first. I wanted to check this fact because I don't want to upset any of your fan base, but Walsall born, so we can count you as a local lad. What does it mean to you to be on this card? You've not had the most notice, but it's the same for both you and Rhys Edwards, and we're absolutely delighted that this fight has landed on this card. That's all well and good, but winning is now the important thing.
Yeah, listen, mate, I've had a lot of opportunities come my way, which I've took them, and they've not happened through many reasons, but this one came my way 3 weeks ago, and I took it with both hands, mate. This is where I want to be on this big stage. This is what I deserve. This is where I feel like I'm going to show my skills, and I'm buzzing, mate. Very grateful for the opportunity. I'm ready to go.
What are you expecting from Rhys Edwards?
He's going to come forward. Listen, it could be the fight of the night, but I'm expecting him to come forward. He wants to win. I want to win. So it's going to be a good fight, you know, and I'm looking forward to it.
Do you see this as an opportunity for winner stays on?
100%. Winner's going to stay on. It's going to be me.
If you don't mind just finishing with, experience in this game means a lot, just because, Rhys has accrued now 14 fights, but in terms of championship experience, in terms of what you've achieved in the sport already, do you believe that experience is with you in this fight, and how key will that be, if so?
We'll see Saturday night. Obviously, experience does play a part, and I know he's a good lad. I have to be on my game. He would have tried his hardest for this fight, but listen, I've been there, I've done it, I've been in them fights, and I'm just really excited to be on Sky. It's where I've always wanted to be, and yeah, mate, I can't wait.
Rhys Edwards, it's great to have you on the card. Great to see you. Your trainer Gary Lockett's here as well, and I caught up with you briefly beforehand, and under no illusions, this is a tough fight. This is a fight that you've wanted, and it's a chance to almost cement what people have been saying about you, which you could be a real big prospect. You are a prospect, but you could make an impact in this sport. But this will be the fight that will show if everybody's right.
Yeah, definitely. Obviously, I'm very grateful to be on this show. I know it's not an easy night ahead Saturday. I'm facing a very good fighter in Brad Foster, but myself and my team are more than sure that I can get the job done. Just got to put it all together Saturday now, and it's going to be a good fight.
What do you make of Brad as a fighter, and what do you have to do to beat him?
He's obviously a very good fighter, former British and Commonwealth champion, arguably should have been European champion, but we'll see Saturday night what I have to do, but I'm just looking forward to it, and that's all I can say. Thank you very much.
We know that boxers want to take big fights back to Wales. Do you see yourself as being part of that scene?
Yeah, definitely. That'd be great, I would. And after this fight now, all goes to plan. A fight in the new year in Cardiff. Be great. Ben
Shalom, obviously Reece said is a boxer fighter, but when this fight was put to you, I think you were a little bit like us, which is we'll bite your arm off for it.
Yeah, look, a lot of credit has to go to Reece and Gary. These are the fights that fans want to see, and as a 23-year-old to go up against a former British Commonwealth champion shows a lot of confidence, but a lot of balls, and these are the fights we want to open the TV broadcast with. I think it could be fight of the night. There's a lot on the line. What I would say is, if it's an entertaining fight, both fighters will come again. You know, they need that assurance. Fighters should be taking risks, and yes, Reece is 14-0, but in terms of experience, in terms of levels, this is a step up for him, and he'll know that. But he's a very, very talented fighter, and both fighters are in for a tough night. We're in for a great fight, and may the best man win. Yeah,
may the best man win. Let me come to the top table now. Dylan Breon, welcome back to the UK. We're going to try this in English, and if you don't understand, I will ask it again. You've been here numerous times before. Are you happy to be back in the UK and fighting another British cruiserweight?
Yes, at first, sorry for my English. I will be short in my answer. So, yes, I am happy to come back to England. It's a big opportunity for me. So, I am a challenger, so I can't miss out this chance.
You know Richard Riakporhe, and presumably you know that a lot of people are saying that he's going to be fighting for a world title soon. He may well be and is expected to be called the WBO mandatory. Do you think that he could be looking past you, that he's looking at Dylan Breon as a warm-up fight?
It's true that on paper there is a big difference in level. Russia is a very good fighter, but I'm not here to lose. I love this position of outsider, so I have nothing to lose. So I will give my best.
Great to have you back, and a round of applause for Dylan Breon doing that in English as well. It's a great effort. Merci beaucoup. Richard, yes. Could all go wrong. Could all go wrong if you're taking Dylan Breon lightly. If you're looking past him, the horizon for you and the landscape is opening up now. I think that the path is becoming pretty clear, but that all goes up in smoke if you don't get past Dylan Breon. Does this now become the most important fight of your career?
Yeah, absolutely. I'm completely focused on Dylan Breon. I trained for him. I took him very seriously, to say the least. And yeah, you know, we don't want to look past Dylan, because, you know, boxing, you might have a pathway in mind, and, you know, things could change in the last minute. So we're just focused on Dylan, and we're here to do a job.
What about harnessing frustration? I think everybody knows that you've cut a frustrated figure with fights that have fallen through and opportunities that you thought that you had. How do you harness that frustration and turn it into a positive? A man who punches as hard as you, it's a pretty good way to get frustration out.
Well, we're always training in the gym all the time, sparring, so we get a chance to take our frustrations every single day. So, and there's a lot of things we're grateful for right now. So we just move on, focus on the positives, and hopefully things start to look up in the near future. But things are starting to change already. As everybody's probably seen, there's #1 for the WBO. There's big opportunities. There's big fights that can happen next year, and we need to get past Dylan first to really start to realize all of those things. And boxing fans are going to be very happy to see all of them events.
I absolutely don't want this to come across as a disrespect to our visitor, Dylan Breon, but if you hurt him and you get the opportunity, will you take him out at the earliest opportunity? I'm thinking about rounds are vital for you if you're going straight into a world title fight next, and the time that you've had out of the ring. If you have your man hurt, will you look to take Dylan Breon out?
Yeah, that's my style. If I see my opponent hurt in any of my fights, I'll go for them straight away. Whether it's the first 10 seconds of the fight or the last 10 seconds of the fight, I'm vicious. I'm very spiteful when it comes there. I'm a different person altogether.
I think it's been pretty well publicised, Ben. What happens when is still to be decided, but Richard Riakporhe's name is linked to all of the world champions. It's linked to all of the big fights which we think are going to happen in the early part of 2024. Will you be watching this one with a little bit more nerves than you would have had previously when you know what's at stake for Richard?
Yeah, I think first of all, Richard was one of the first fighters that we signed, and the first 2 years were so prolific. He's headlined on many shows. He got to #1 in 2 governing bodies. He's done the hard work. He is now considered one of the most feared cruiserweights in the world. We were impatient this year. We signed a contract for him to fight for the WBA cruiserweight title, knowing that he was in the mandatory position for the WBO. It didn't happen. He has to move on. He has to focus, because this is in many people's eyes, a tune-up fight. But he's still in there with a top level contender. He's going to have to focus, and of course he'll get his big opportunities next year. I'm excited to see him in the big fights. I truly believe he's possibly the most talented cruiserweight in the world, and his moment is upon us.
Thanks, Ben. Let's get to the first of our 2 European title fights. I'm going to come to Tyler Denny, who's on my left first. I haven't seen you not smiling in the build-up to this, but it feels like now this is when the serious stuff begins. It's great that you're boxing for European title, an opportunity you probably thought might never come, but now you've got it. How desperate are you, deeply desperate are you to take it?
I'm still smiling now, to be fair. When you walk in here and you see the whole setup and that, it's mad. But as a fighter, you wanted opportunities, and I've been asking for opportunities, and thanks to Ben, Boxer, Sky, I've got it now in Wolverhampton. Tickets have gone mad. The atmosphere is sold out now, innit? But I could have sold more as well. I'm so excited. Like I say, about switching on, I'll switch on Saturday now. Right now I'm like a little kid, excited and stuff, and I'm buzzing for it because I've done all the hard work so I can get excited. I think, if I know I've cut corners and stuff, then I might be sat here a bit more doom and gloom, but bring it on, man, I'm ready.
Close to 1,000 tickets sold by yourself. That's incredible support.
Yeah, and I'd like to thank everyone as well, but I think if we can come back to the Black Country again, even better. But I've got to win, so we can keep coming back and stuff as well. There's not, like Ben was saying, it's not just me as well. You got Ben Whittaker as well, massive star from Wolverhampton as well. And there's loads of Midland fighters. These guys here on the front, they'll be headlining shows soon and stuff as well. So, but for me, this camp, I put everything into it, and I believe I'm going to be European champion Saturday.
I think because you've been matched pretty hard on boxer shows and beat a couple of boxer prospects along the way, I think it's one for the underdogs. It's not an easy task. You're taking on a veteran champion who knows exactly what he's doing. Obviously, there is a language barrier here. I don't think we're going to get any trash talking, but is the message loud and clear from you that everybody has a time and his time is up and this is your time?
Yeah, unfortunately for him, I'm here now and I'm ready. I'm taking that belt. I've been wanting a progression from English title for ages, and I've beat, like you said, some good undefeated fighters, some boxer fighters as well, which some of them might not have been too happy at the time, but you've got to do what's good for you, and I've enjoyed it, and like I thrive under the pressure. I really believe I do. If people tell me I can't do it, I want to do it, and I enjoy that, man. I've got that competitive streak, and I'm going to show that on Saturday. Get the belt in good fashion as well.
I think what makes you most watchable is that you can be well ahead in a fight, but you do have a tiny degree of vulnerability, which means that you have to watch every single second. Do you expect that you're going to have to come through some pretty choppy moments to win this title?
Yeah, of course. And like I say, it might be good to watch and stuff, but I think my coaches have heart attacks as well sometimes. So I've got to be a lot more focused, stay ready for however long it lasts, could get the 12 rounds. But I'm willing, man. We've done it in training, day in, day out for the last 10, 12 weeks. I couldn't be more prepared. You're going to see the best version of me on Saturday.
Just finally, how do you beat him?
I'm definitely beating him, 100%. But I think I'm going to get him out there towards the end of the fight, to be fair. That's what I'm looking to do.
Best of luck, Tyler Denny. Let me bring in our Italian visitors. Christian, Kirky, great to have you back here. Always a pleasure working with you. Got a long relationship with the Kirky family. And our champion, Matteo Signani. You're going to help translate for us, Christian. But would you mind just giving a little bit of an intro to Matteo? What's he like to work with, and what can we expect as fight fans?
Afternoon, everyone. Matteo is a true professional, because if at this age is still a European champion since October 2019, is because he lives in a clean life. It's very serious. I've been underdog before. He went to France. He knocked him out his opponent. So for me, it's a good fight for him, and we'll see.
Yeah, I mean, my first question to Matteo would be, Christian, you say clean living. 44 years old, you don't look 34. What's the secret?
È un segreto, non si può dire.
It's a secret I cannot say.
Okay. For all of us that are aging above our years, we look forward to the answer one day. Welcome to the UK, first off. What do you know about Tyler Denny? What sort of challenge are you expecting?
Thank you very much. Sorry, my English very bad. Io l'abbiamo studiato molto, rispetterò Danny, ma sarò spietato, sono molto allenato, sto molto bene, mi sento molto bene. Sabato vedrete veramente chi sono. Il campione sono io e sono al top.
We study Danny, we respect him, but I train very hard, I feel good, and the champion, I'm the champion.
How will you adjust, or how will you sort of be received in Wolverhampton? We're expecting a real sort of bear pit atmosphere. He's going to be a local hero, sold a lot of tickets. You're probably going to get a few boos. Is that something he's prepared for?
Sicuramente ci sarà il tifo a suo favore, ma sul ring siamo io e lui, quindi fuori non conta niente.
For sure there will be atmosphere, everybody will rooting for him, but in the ring are me and him, and outside doesn't matter.
May I don't want to dwell on it, but a lot of people will look at the age, 44. Does he think that people that are looking at his age are making a big mistake? It's not about age.
Un grosso errore.
Big mistake.
Yeah, I knew that one. Will you give us a final translation? Final prediction, I've got it on the brain. Will you give us a final prediction?
Io sono venuto qua per vincere, non vengo a fare altro.
Of course I come here to win, I didn't come for any other reason.
Did he have a response to Tyler, thinking he can get him out? Thinks he can knock Matteo out in the later part of the fight?
Io sono sempre stato uno sfavorito di successo. Vedremo.
I always been a successful underdog.
Okay, thank you very much. Thank you for translating as well. Ben, we like that fight. I think everybody likes that fight. Tyler Denny has come almost from nowhere on your shows to winner stays on, keep winning. But English to European is a huge jump. Do you have confidence in him?
Yeah, you know what? You want to do well for all of your fighters, and some things come off, some things don't. But I remember meeting Tyler. I think it was one of our earliest tournaments when I was just starting out, and 9 fighters were told that they were in this tournament, and we had to choose one. We had to turn away one. And I still remember, I think you do, I had to go to Tyler and say, I'm sorry, you know, this massive, it was a massive moment for him in his career, it was his opportunity. I'm sorry you're not in the tournament. I think he was like, Ben, I've just paid for my train ticket. You know, what am I going to do? And I think at the time I said, don't worry, we'll make it up to you. But to do it like this, and for him to now be fighting for a European title in his home city, really, and to be selling this many tickets, and you can see it's a dream come true. It's just a special story in British boxing, and one I'm really proud of, one I'm really proud of the team for making happen. A lot of fighters dream of getting to this level, dream of getting to European level. So for Tyler Denny to do it, and do it the hard way, and take the hard fights, time and time again, he really, really deserves it. I hope he can do it. It's a massive opportunity. It'll be an incredible atmosphere on Saturday. And if he wins, we'll be back, and there's huge more nights either way for him, and yeah, really, really looking forward to it.
Tyler, did it make up for the train ticket?
Yeah, just about. I would have taken it 10 times over. It's just, sometimes you've got to be patient in this game, and that's where you test your mentality and how much do you really want it, because even like the first time I fought River for the English title, that never went my way, and I was annoyed at boxing full stop then. And since that time to now, it's been 2 years, and it's been the best 2 years of my life, do you know what I mean? So, inside and outside of boxing, so I'm just buzzing with it, man, and I want to keep it going. This is not the end for this little fairy tale. We'll see where it goes, but as long as I keep winning my next fight, we'll keep getting back on Sky.
Well said. Adam Azim, I'll bring you in now. The second of our European title fights. Heavy wears the crown, and this prospect thing, you can shake it probably, because we'll have to call you a champion if you can beat Franck Petitjean on Saturday night. He's sat here now. This will be a chance for you to go face to face with him. How much is he on your mind at the moment? How much time are you spending thinking about winning this title?
He's definitely on my mind, because he's the one who got us late for this press conference. So, yeah, that's the only thing that actually got into my mind. But it's all right. You know, he's meant to be the champions, but he should be coming like here early if he's the champion. So, but firstly, I'm taking that European title. Either way, if I break my hand, if I either get a cut, I don't care. I'm taking it with both hands. I'm not here to joke about.
I think Spencer Oliver, who is here, holds the record for the quickest British fighter to win a European title. So you would beat him by one fight. And you know what he said? He said, if I could give it to anyone, that title of becoming the fastest Brit, I would give it to Adam Azim. So you're going to hopefully dethrone Spencer. He's looking mean there in the front row. But that would be yes, you could become European champion, but become the fastest Brit to do it, you'd be pretty happy with that.
Yeah, it's a massive achievement for obviously the British Pakistani as well. So, and yeah, it'd be massive. Like honestly, if I do win it and win it in style, just like Spencer won it in style as well, yeah, it'd be good to obviously be the fastest guy to win it.
What about Franck Petitjean? How do you beat him in your mind?
Just being myself, to be honest. My last performance, I had a tough opponent, but I'm a different person now. I'm a different fighter now, and I had great sparring, great nutrition. Everything's gone so well. I'm taking that European title back to Slough.
Winning is all that matters ultimately. We've said that a million times, but do you want to make a statement here and do it in style?
Yeah, I definitely want to make a massive statement. I don't want to be going out that ring, like obviously just winning the European title. I want to win it by knockout.
Frank, welcome. He wasn't very happy that you made him wait for the press conference.
Hello, everybody. Yes, I'm happy. I'm ready.
What do you know about Adam Azim, and what are you expecting from him?
I know he's a good boxer. He have a big career in amateur. He's fast. That's all I know. I never see him boxing. I don't look at the video, so I let that to my trainer, I stay focused only on my preparation.
Can you explain your preparation? I know that you split your training camp in two, and the first half you spent with the French amateur team, and you said it was the hardest training camp that you have ever had with the young amateurs getting you in shape.
Yeah, because you know they are also very speed. They want to do the Olympic Games in Paris, and I'm a big champion in France. So they want to show me. They want my place, not now, but maybe later. So it was very difficult. A lot of sparring and a lot of physical preparation to be ready for Azim. Sorry.
You mentioned his speed and what he's done so far, but how important is experience? You have vastly more experience than Adam.
You know, I have a lot of fight. 24, I think. I go to Denmark, to Turkey, Amsterdam, Belgium. I don't care about where I am. I'm the outsider. I'm the champion, but I'm an outsider, and it's not a problem for me because I know what it is. I'm ready. I have a lot of experience. He's very fast, but it's not track and field, you know, it's boxing. So let's do the fight.
Great line to finish. It's not track and field, it's boxing. Thank you very much. Great effort in English as well. Ben, that fight is one that you wanted, and I know that your team, and particularly John Wishusen, worked very hard to deliver it. Adam Azim has got his opportunity now. How confident are you that he takes it?
Yeah, very confident. I think, for me, Adam doesn't get enough credit to do it, not only to be the fastest one to do it, but to do it at 21 years old. And to have fought already the guys that he's fought, the reason he fought Santos Reyes, the reason he fought Aaron Fanyan, guys that have boxed at European and world level, he's now ready for these moments. And this is a huge one for Saturday. No one deserves it more. He works incredibly hard. He deserves to break records. He will break records. So as a promoter, to be able to give him an opportunity like this, when so many other fighters would love to be fighting in his weight category for this title right now, is nothing less than he deserves, and I expect him to make a big statement on Saturday night. This is the start of a massive journey for Adam Azim. This is the start of a superstar journey for him. It'll be world title soon, but he mustn't overlook Saturday, because I know Petitjean pulled off an upset last time, and he's coming to win as well. And Adam's going to have to be switched on from round one, and I think we'll see a famous Azim knockout.
Well, thank you to all of you. I know that's dragged on a little bit, but thanks to everyone for their patience. We're going to break now for head-to-heads, and there'll be one-on-one opportunities if everyone just stays patient. Big Mo, hand back over to you.